on OBS. Today we're going to be talking about microphone filters and how to make your microphone sound pretty good. There are plenty of tutorials out there that cover way more in depth what I'm about to talk about, but let's go ahead and get into the basics. Let's get started. One of the first tips I can give you is turn your microphone all the way down. The second tip I can give you is learn exactly what these meters mean. As I'm talking, you can see the meter moving. You want to keep your voice in the green. Keep your microphone a good distance away from your face to where nothing really gets into the red. If you're seeing this, like anything going into the red, that's bad. Red is bad. Don't do red. If you have no audio at this point, turn your microphone up just a little bit. And when I mean a little bit, I mean a little bit until it can start picking up your voice. Now, if I stop talking for a couple of seconds, you can see that the microphone is picking up a little bit of noise by the showing of a little bit of green, even though I'm not saying anything. First off, let's take care of the noise, shall we? What we're going to do is we're going to click on this three dots here. We're going to go to filters. Under audio filters, we're going to hit the plus sign and we're going to do noise suppression. Give it a default name, that's fine. I prefer the RN noise. It's basic. It'll keep track of clicks and stuff like that. When I hit close, it should remove most of the noise, if not all of it. Okay, so second tip that I'm going to give you is compression. We're going to go back to filters. We're going to add another filter, compressor. Default name is fine. There's a lot of tutorials that will tell you the details of this. I'm just going to give you some basic settings and kind of give you sort of a layman's way of explaining it. Imagine an imaginary spring that's pushing my volume down from the right to the left. What the ratio is like a percentage. So if I set this to 2:1, that means that it's going to reduce the volume by half. Threshold is at what point it's going to turn on. So if I want my voice to stay roughly below, -18. Commit from the future here. I just wanted to pop in and say you're about to hear the audio effects happen in real time with my voice. And I wanted to point out just kind of a special tip. You have to get over the sound of your voice. I know it's really hard, but to make sure that you have the best sounding audio possible, you have to listen and make sure that your settings are calibrated appropriately. Now listen closely as we apply this setting in real time. I set my threshold at -36 and a ratio of 2:1. The attack is how quickly this takes place. The release is how quickly it stops the compression. And output gain is if your voice is too quiet, you can go ahead and give it a little bit of boost. This is why you want to turn your volume all the way down. It's so much easier to add a little bit of gain to increase the volume through the software than it is to try to reduce and compress everything if your microphone is too hot. That's a tiny little tutorial about OBS, microphone filtering, and compression. Hopefully that makes your streams a little bit better and your audio sounding a little bit crisper. All right, everyone, take care. Bye-bye. See you in the next one.